$120 billion. Okay, you guys know I can't whistle, right? But that's a lot of money, and that's how much COVID-19 is costing us so far. The figures are in the first supplementary estimates for this fiscal year. I'm Kalila Reynolds, and I'm going to explain what's in it for me. This program is brought to you in partnership with the Ministry of Finance. Before we get started, please remember to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share so that more persons can be engaged. Also, follow at MOF Jamaica on social media. Now let's dive right into it. COVID-19 is impacting the global economy, and we in Jamaica are no exception. On May 13, Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clarke presented the supplementary estimates, which show that the pandemic has forced a drastic adjustment to the budget. Now, before I go any further, let me first explain what a supplementary budget is. You guys know about vitamins and supplements, right? It's extra stuff for your body to boost your immune system or whatever purpose you're trying to achieve. You may also hear people say that they're trying to supplement their income, meaning they're trying to earn extra income. Well, the supplementary budget follows the same concept. It accounts for extra spending that wasn't foreseen when they were originally drafting the budget. And we've had many unforeseen expenses due to COVID-19, so we needed a supplementary budget. As you know, a budget covers both spending and income. When you're budgeting, you have to write down how much money you plan to spend, but you also have to say how much you expect to earn and where that money is going to come from. The supplementary budget also covers changes in what we expected to earn. Now, Jamaica is expecting to lose $81 billion in revenues. Most of this would be from taxes that we're unable to collect because people are spending less or simply can't afford to pay their taxes. In April alone, we've seen an 18% decline in government taxes and revenues. And it's a double whammy, as Dr. Clarke calls it, because not only are we earning less, we also have to spend more to respond to COVID. We have $34 billion earmarked towards the response. Plus, there's another $5 billion loss from other inflows. Add these together and we get the figure of $120 billion that COVID-19 is costing the country. Additionally, our gross domestic product, GDP, is expected to fall. Now, GDP is the total of all the goods and services that the country produces in a year. Usually, we produce more each year than we did the year before. But this time, because of COVID, the experts are predicting that we'll produce about 5% less than we did last year. So we'll experience growth of negative 5%. So how does the government plan to finance this $120 billion hit that we're taking from COVID? Well, in tough times, tough decisions must be made, and a huge amount of funds have to be reprioritized. We also need to cut back on our spending. According to the supplementary estimates, the government plans to use $70 billion from our cash resources. We got this money by listing public bodies on the Jamaica Stock Exchange. Remember, the government earned $5.5 billion by selling Wigton Wind Farm last year, and another $11 billion by selling Trans-Jamaican Highway last February. The government also reintegrated some public bodies, such as the Petroleum Corporation of Jamaica, PCJ, which resulted in some savings. And we had fiscal overperformance, meaning we did better than expected last year, especially with collecting taxes. So we have some money in the bank. Now, the other $50 million is going to be made up through budget cuts and moving some stuff around. We have the government's CARE program, which started with $10.5 billion. They're adding another $6.5 billion, so that's moving up to $17 billion. The government is spending $24 billion total on the COVID response. We have $6 billion on healthcare, nearly $1 billion on a productivity incentive for agriculture, and $3 billion more for public bodies such as the NWC, UDC, Port Security Corps, and the Bureau of Standards. And just in case we need it, we also have access to $520 million from the IMF under their rapid financing instrument. That money is now at the central bank. Whew. Okay, so that was a lot of figures to deal with, right? Grappling with the effect of the pandemic can be a financial nightmare for many countries if governments don't have a solid plan and assistance in making up for the shortfalls. The supplementary budget still has to be debated and passed, and there may be additional supplementaries as things change. I'm Kalila Reynolds. I hope I made things a little bit clearer, and you see now what's in it for me. Remember to click the like button, subscribe to this channel, and share. Also follow the Ministry of Finance at MOF Jamaica. Until next time, stay safe.